Well, this is coming up to the end of the western part of the Western Maryland Rail Trail. And I'm going to see if there's any construction going on for the extra 4 miles that they're putting in, or how that's coming along. Today's March the 13th. It's a Wednesday, and it's about 45 degrees, mostly sunny, a little bit of clouds in the sky. And looks like it's open, at least part of the way. We will see. This is what it looks like so far. Down here would be the C&O. Down to there. And looks like it's open. Yahoo! Video record as much as I can here, as much space as I have. You can see the Potomac River down there and the C&O. This is really cool, really awesome. I think this is my second or third bike ride out this year. Haven't been out too much, but on the C&O some. From here, and I'll get down there a little bit, the C&O looks not too bad a shape. A little soft in some spots, but shoot, while you got this, why not? Okay, looks like we got a sign up ahead. So it looks like they're still working on it. Okay, they're still working on it. Okay, they're coming along on the project pretty well. So I'll turn on back. But they don't want you on here mainly because they don't have the railings totally set. They're just temporarily set on there. Just a gradual ascent, maybe 0.5% grade or so. Pretty low here. Okay, they're still working on it. What they have done so far is magnificent. Done an awesome job. March the 13th, Wednesday, 2019. And this is the Sideling Hill area, I believe. Anyways, it's the extended portion, about a half mile into it, of the Western Maryland Rail Trail. You can see it up there a little bit, the railings there. This is the C&O that I'm on right now. I didn't really catch the mile marker, but probably mile marker 136, 137, something like that. We'll find out when I get a little further. I just don't remember. And this aqueduct here. I don't know all the names of these aqueducts or bridges, but I'm not sure if this is the Tonolaway Creek, Little Tonolaway Creek, I think it is. But that's part of the extension for the Western Mail and Rail Trail. And the C&O continues. And the Potomac River. This is C&O, a little bit, just a few hundred yards west of mile marker 138. Got train over West Virginia side of the Potomac. And this, of course, is the C&O on the Maryland side. Just a little more riding of the C&O. Further west of mile marker 138. Another couple miles to Little Orleans, I guess they call it. The trail is in really good shape, pretty solid in most places. I call this a win for the C&O. It's got a good firm base to it, so it drains well. That's the old canal prism. You see it's getting overgrown. A lot of places are like that on the canal. Some are not holding water. Some have a lot more growth. But it's very historic. You know the story about the C&O. George Washington and all that. But the one thing, every time I come down through here, it's just the awesome view. Right now, this time of year, I like it. You don't have the foliage on the trees. All the leaves are off. So you can see a little further beyond what's ahead of you. That's a nice view there. Very nice. Got a rattle in my bag, some loose stuff, so I'll try to edit that out a little bit. You just can't get this anywhere. This is a C&O. Sure, I'm glad, like thousands of other people are, that the C&O was preserved the way it is. Now I hear that some places are going to take that center berm or that center grass patch out, and rightfully so, because some parts it just holds water, so it gets too muddy. You know, down like dam, what is it, 4? Mile marker 84 area. It's just a mud pit when the Potomac floods, but this is awesome. Just look at this. I'm trying to give you good views here if I can. March the 13th, 2019. About 50 degrees out. Hasn't rained for a few days, so the C&O is in really good shape. Block 57. See this there. Names of the Rock House. Here's the old Western Maryland Rail Trail tunnel. I'm sure it's got another name for it, but you can't see too well here, but that speck of light at the far distance is the other end. And you can feel a cool breeze coming through here, but you can also smell coal. It's a coal smell, oil smell. So it's a very prevalent smell. And anyways, here, tunnel real quick. Of course, it's gated off. So just looking to see. So they built this extension to the Western Maryland Rail Trail, and on the other side of the tunnel, it ends. Actually, it detours down to the C&O for about a mile or two, from 138 to 140 something, so about 2 miles, and it comes up to this part. That's the tunnel that they bypassed. So the C&O comes this way. So you come up and Western Maryland Rail Trail continues. Perhaps another little bit anyway. 3/4 of a mile, I think it said. 2 miles. I think this is going to go, I think the sign, if I read it right, another 3/4 of a mile. And that'll put you to Little Orleans campsite area. It's very nice. So it uses the C&O about 2 miles from milepost 138 to 140-ish, and then it reconvenes like you see it here. And this is the 15-mile creek campsite end of the Western Maryland Rail Trail. I think this is where the extension ends. So I'm just checking it out. It's open at the road access back there. It's a bike pedestrian crossing. Looks like a parking lot, which you would expect. Okay. Goes a little further than I thought. Well, that's good. Western Mountain Rail Trail extension continues. It's another grade. Of course, I didn't ride all of the Western Mountain Rail Trail yet because part of it was still blocked off. They're working on it. This part seems to be open. It's not blocked off. So I can go through a little short tunnel, road, overpass, underpass, whatever. Okay, this is real nice. It goes a lot further than I thought. I thought it was going to end back at the campground. We'll see how far it goes. And I think it ends just up here. We'll see. Looks like it's going to end. Which I knew was only like 4 some miles. So I'm not sure, it might be 4 miles plus the 2 mile detour on the CNO. I'm not sure. But it goes a little past the campground. I'm sure that's going to end up here. See. Be careful. And this is as far as it goes for now, for this phase. Oh, I see. This is the bridge that goes across to West Virginia. Help, somebody get my surly out of jail. Uh-oh. Oh no, my surly. Oh, it's just the trail. It's the end of the trail, look at that. That's the end of the Maryland Rail Trail. And then hopefully the next phase will be crossing the Potomac. Of course, that's close off now. There's the CNO down there. That's the old bridge. Goes over the Potomac over to West Virginia side. So of course it's closed off. This is the bridge that goes over the Potomac River from Maryland to West Virginia. Of course, it's been abandoned for quite some time. Heading east now, heading back. Sticks. Back on the original rail trail, it's much easier pedaling. Just had to watch all those sticks. A few here too, not bad. But it rolls good here on the pavement. Gotta appreciate both types of rides though. But it won't be much longer before the extension is officially open. I was able to ride part of it, but then got turned back because they were still working on it. Part of it was gated off, or fenced off. Of course I didn't go through that part, but the other part wasn't. So, add a few more miles. So, I don't know, probably 20 miles today. Something like that. I'm ready for it to be stopped. Truck's up here. Just a day ride, I'm glad. So, you know, if I had my tent, I'd be ready to camp soon. Haven't ridden too much this year yet, so I'm kind of tired. Tired out a little bit. So get some food in me now. That's the next stop.